Go live. We're live.
And we're back.
Hey, y'all.
We don't have anybody yet.
Oh, well, don't pop in. What is it, Saturday?
Yeah.
Saturday night.
10:15.
We're going live with DJ Swag and Away Girl.
Lots of fans.
We're just chilling out. It takes a minute.
Big time. Big.
Big stuff.
Couple goose eggs.
Goose eggs. What's that?
A 0. Goose egg.
Somebody will pop in. And if they don't, they can watch later. Hey!
Who dat?
Hey!
Who dat?
Howdy. Who dat? There's 2. Hey, y'all. Hey, you guys have just joined 3.
You got 3 joiners.
Leave us a comment so we know who's hanging out with us tonight. Also, question. What's that? What's funny?
It's just you. You're good.
Oh.
She good.
Also, let us know if our music
4
is too
peeps.
loud.
Yeah, let us know if the music is too loud. It's in the background.
Hey, Karen. What's up, girl? Karen's a doll. She's been with me forever. So, Karen knows you. Shane,
Hey,
DJ
Karen.
Swag, me, Karen. Karen,
Hey,
DJ Swag.
hey.
You already know
It's
him.
been a while. It's been a long time.
Karen's my girl.
It's good. It's all good.
Good. What are you doing Saturday night? Hey, Karen, is our records too loud? Caught Shane's channel. Hey, Danielle.
Caught Shane's channel. Thank you. We just finished another video and we're gonna put it on both our channels. We'll put it up in the morning.
Hey, girls, is our music too loud? Because if so, we'll turn it down. Not loud? Okay, thank you, Karen. Okay, so here's what's going on. So we just made. I feel like we need to turn this way a little bit. We don't go live very. This is only like the 3rd time I've ever gone live.
Okay.
So, let us adjust. Anywho, we just made videos of 10 love songs, and we recorded at the same time on Shane's new channel and then on my channel. And we were like hanging out, and he's like, let's have a chat, let's hang out, which is what we do. It's not too loud, thank you, Danielle. Because you guys, the speaker of my phone is right up to the albums. So anyway, we were like, let's just chat with our people. Let's hang out with you guys.
I'm getting into these vinyl podcasts. What podcasts?
Yeah, tell us about it.
If there's vinyl podcasts, I need to know about them. I need to know.
Yeah, so tomorrow you guys will see our videos of our 10 love songs. Not top 10. I don't know if we could do top 10.
You can't. You can't. You just got to do 10. You can't do top 10.
You can't do top 10.
Because here's the thing. You can do top 10 one time.
Right.
So you don't do top 10. You do 10.
You do 10.
Yeah. So what's up with these vinyl podcasts?
Yeah.
Because I was really thinking about trying to do podcasts. That's one thing that was kind of in the back of my mind. So I'm kind of curious about it.
You totally have a voice to do podcast.
I'm just not smart enough.
He's a licensed auctioneer. He hasn't ever done anything with it, but he went to auctioneer school and he got it. Give us a taste.
No, baby, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Sorry.
He did. He went to auctioneer school. How long? It was 10 days?
Yeah,
30 days?
like that. Subbed to Groovin' with a socket today, and he did a trial.
Trial what? A trial podcast? A trial podcast?
So I see 12 people. It was 13, but somebody dropped out. Another person dropped out. Rude.
They did not.
Yeah, there was.
They're probably. I know, but they have lives and their phones might be ringing, or they have things to do. Because most of the whole world watches on their phones.
No, it's
He's
late.
a newbie.
It's late on him.
He's
Sorry,
a newbie.
Don't drop. Don't drop, people.
Don't get offended, lover.
Who else here?
Yeah, we see 12 of you, but what 12 are here? So this is kind of what we do on Fridays and Saturdays. This is more of a chill.
Sometimes.
This is more of a chill night.
We can't quite get in the groove tonight, though.
sometimes we rock out, and then sometimes we just put on Sade and chill.
It's kind of fleeting tonight. I think we're both a little bit tired.
Yeah, for sure.
Because, like, my energy level just wasn't quite there tonight.
Well, and I've been on the struggle bus with asthma real bad, and that makes me tired. But I got my 10,000 steps in today, about 11,000, so we're good there.
So what are you guys up to today? Anyone? Attica. I'm not familiar with that. Attica. And it's a podcast? What kind of music is it?
Attica. If I had another phone, I'd Google it.
It's all right.
So while we're waiting, hey guys, hey Sandra. Sandra's Homespun Live. So, on a whole other note, because we're just chilling. Hey,
Just
hey,
chilling.
hey Suzanne. There's Suzanne Light. Hey girl. I just watched. Okay, don't let me forget about the recipe. Suzanne, a trial podcast he started today. Okay, so he's gonna Google it. Suzanne, I just watched you and John's Q&A, and he had me cracking up. I only got to watch part 1. I haven't got to watch part 2 yet because I was driving to Walgreens to get all of my nebulizers and my albuterol and all that. I was cracking up. You guys remind me of Me and Shane because, like, he talks and talks and talks, and then you got to interrupt him, and he interrupts you, and we do that. That's funny. So, y'all, totally off topic, but did you find it?
No.
So I threw a crock pot recipe together. He was showing out. I know, Shane does that too. He's from Los Angeles.
LA.
Yeah.
Alright.
Why is that funny? Because nobody says Los Angeles.
I suck at that's kind of why.
Everybody.
He's from Los
I
Angeles.
said Los Angeles, so I'm not cool.
City of Angels.
I've never been there.
Me neither.
You've been to California.
Yeah, but I've never been to LA.
Is anybody here from California? Because this Okie girl's never been that far west. I've only been to Colorado, Arizona, New Mexico. But he's been over there in the Carmel area.
Carmel.
Played golf with the bigwigs.
San Francisco.
Hung out with
Met Clint Eastwood.
Hung out with Clint Eastwood.
Who else?
Lower Alabama.
LA equals Lower Alabama.
That's
The
so
South
funny.
Alabama.
Next time we cruise through Alabama, I promise I'll stop, Suzanne. I still feel horrible.
Oh, we cruised right by your
I mean,
off-ramp.
literally, and she said we were like less than 10 miles from her house.
That's crazy.
You know, if it would have just been me and Shane,
Yeah.
had I known, we would have pulled in your driveway and knocked on your door.
Yeah, we were with other people, and
We were with
it was
friends.
kind of their trip. We were kind of the tag-alongs,
Mhm.
and so, yeah, it was kind of one of those deals. So, anyway.
Back to the crock pot. Not that anybody cares, but listen. Who's that? Will y'all pray for my husband? He just got diagnosed with metastatic prostate. Oh my gosh, he's literally bad shape right now. Absolutely, we're praying. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Suzanne, did you read that? Suzanne, can you post that on your page on Facebook, please? She's got it. You got it, Danielle. Absolutely.
Yeah, I hate hearing that.
That's hard. That's so hard. On that note, my mom, Danielle, my mom, just within the last 2 week,
Yeah, last weekend.
my mom, within the last week, has lost the ability to walk. She's been a heavy smoker since she was a teenager. And I mean, this is going to sound horrible, but it's the truth. It's like smoking carried her through single momhood.
It's her crutch.
That's her crutch. And my mom we had to get her a walker last week, my sister, and she's lost the ability to walk almost 100%. She can walk to the bathroom with her walker and then back to the couch or the bed. She can't get in the car. She can't go up and down steps. She can't do any of that. It's horrible. We're going to Texas into the first week of June.
Next week.
And we're going to go pack her up, and she's moving in with my sister. So prayers for my mom, too. What has caused that? Heavy smoking. She's smoked heavily her whole life. And it's messed up her circulation. That's what caused it. And the doctor told her, he said, you have to quit smoking or you're going to lose your legs. And she has. I don't mean to sound flippant about it, but we knew it was coming. We just didn't think it was coming that fast.
She's been preparing for it for
Yeah.
like a long time. I've seen her like mentally, like I've just seen her mentally prepare for it for years.
Yeah.
So yeah, Danielle, we're sorry to hear that.
Absolutely praying, Danielle.
Yeah, definitely.
What'd you say?
She's a smoker too.
It's my crutch, trying to quit. Yeah.
She,
Well, you know, I smoked for years.
Yeah.
Even with, I learned that I had asthma when I was 16, and like an idiot, I picked up cigarettes at 18, and I smoked off and on through the years. And now I'm to the point to where, you know, I would quit for years, and then I'd pick it back up, and quit for a year, and pick it back up, quit for 2 years, and I can't do it anymore. Like, I just can't. Suzanne loved that song.
Oh,
On
yeah. This song.
Hello from Chattanooga. I love Chattanooga. Chattanooga reminds me a lot of Tulsa. Have you ever been there?
No.
Chattanooga, and tell me, how do you say your name? Lakey. Chattanooga kind of sits down in a valley, and there's like hills and mountains around. Not so much mountains, but hills kind of sit down in a valley, right? If I remember correctly. And my favorite part about Chattanooga was Rock City. It was a lot of fun. We should go there. Speaking of travels, we're ready to go to Memphis.
Yeah, she's ready to. We haven't like since last. It's been Eureka last year.
I know.
Since the last time. Well, Atlanta. We went to Atlanta, but that wasn't just us.
When we cruised past Suzanne's house and I got in trouble.
Yeah.
Suzanne thanked me for that.
Hey, Suzanne,
I didn't know we were that close, but I remember seeing a sign, and I'm like, I think Suzanne Light lives over there. You said it right. One of only a few who does. Suzanne Light says it right too. Yep.
Yeah, I'm lucky. I know both of my parents smoked, like freight trains. My mom started smoking when she was 14, and she smoked. She's 65 now.
She smoked off and on recently too, up until not very long ago.
Yeah, but nothing like she used to. I was probably like a lot of you. I was the kid in the back seat with the rolled up windows with both parents smoking, and I'm just in the back seat.
Yeah, Mom smoked in our little duplex growing up and in our apartment with no windows open, nothing.
Yeah.
We didn't even notice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hate smoking. I have an 8-year-old autistic son who idolizes that. Yeah. We'll be praying for you to put those cigarettes down, Danielle.
So yeah, so yeah.
We're reading. We're like, we need one of us can see.
Squinting and.
I want to talk about my crock pot for a second, just real quick.
Talk about it.
4-ingredient crock pot recipe, and this is the 4th time I've made it. And it's so easy. Okay, look. Crock pot, 4 chicken breasts, 1 cup of water, 2 cans of cream of chicken soup, 2 boxes of stovetop, and that's it. Water, stovetop, cream of chicken, chicken breast. Put your 4 chicken breasts in the bottom of the crock pot in a separate bowl. Mix up 2 cans of cream of chicken, 2 boxes of stuffing, 1 cup of water. Mix that up. Put that on top of your chicken breast. Dump in a cup of water, and then put in your stuffing mix. Cook it on low for 7 hours. It was a great substitute last Christmas or Thanksgiving for stuffing.
Oh yeah, it was
so good. Full of
Thanksgiving,
chicken. It's so good. We had that for dinner tonight.
Yep, it was good. Sure. I feel so awkward. Like I don't
feel awkward.
Like I know you don't, but like I don't know very many of you.
You guys should visit LAJ or Gatlinburg. I would love to go to Gatlinburg. I know couponing girls always talking about Gatlinburg.
Sour cream would be good on that. Some good music.
So yummy.
Yeah, this is Eagles' Greatest Hits Volume 2, so tough to beat. Just put the album on and just let it go.
You guys like our TV and our fireplace?
Yeah.
We have 2 fireplaces in the house, and we never use this one in the den. And this used to be Alex's room when he lived here. And then Alex grew up and moved out. Then Wyatt came, and Wyatt moved out. And now it's the music room. But anyway, they left whose TV is that?
That's the one I found on the curb.
Oh, it's a curb find.
Curb. Back around. Roswell.
New Mexico?
Just joined my favorite
couple. Thanks.
Yay.
Thank you.
Yay us. You're looking good.
Oh gosh, thanks. It's Saturday night slob out.
Yeah.
I haven't washed my hair in about 3 days. Hey.
Gibbs Gardens.
I love your crockpot recipe. What's Gibbs Gardens? Are these places, Suzanne, we need to go? Gibbs Gardens. I just love Tennessee, period. But we just get to go to like West Tennessee because we live in Northeast Tulsa. And so it is, what are you laughing at?
Northeast Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, I mean, Northeast Oklahoma. And so it's like 6 hours for us to get to Memphis. But anything beyond that, we haven't really gone too far together. Not together. Oh, Roswell, Georgia. Okay. What's in Roswell, Georgia? I know, I saw in your video, your anniversary's next week. How many years? 20 something. Okay, so 22 comes to mind, but it might be 26. Suzanne, how many years? How many years? And where is John? Is he working? We're going to have to reprimand him and write him up for working too much. For you guys who just got on, Shane and I made a dual video tonight for DJ Swag's new channel. 300 acre Gibbs Garden. Okay, I'll Google it because I have no idea what you're talking about. Who was it that gave you the name DJ Swag?
One of your. So swag, the acronym. It's an acronym. One of her viewers came up with it. It's Shane without Away Girl. SWAG.
It's perfect.
Look up Coffee Talk. Okay.
He did a trial on the podcast today on YouTube.
Cool. Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
See, Suzanne, I was right. 22 years.
But yeah, that's how the whole swag thing came to pass.
That's so funny. Okay, so if you're watching this, remind me who gave Shane that name. Hi from Poughkeepsie, New York. Did I say that right? Poughkeepsie.
Poughkeepsie.
That sounds like an Oklahoma name. Oh, we love you too. Poughkeepsie. Is that right? It looks like Poughkeepsie.
Looks like it.
Poughkeepsie. P-O-U-G-H. Keepsie.
Close.
Oh.
Close. You're going to have to give it to us phonetically.
Poughkeepsie. Poughkeepsie?
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 Puffkeepsie?
Poughkeepsie?
It sounds like an Indian name.
Right?
Everything's Indian name around here, including Tulsa. Broken Arrow.
Yeah. Broken Arrow.
All the things.
I remember like years and years
Poughkeepsie.
ago. Poughkeepsie, okay.
Poughkeepsie. Thanks for the phonetics. Poughkeepsie. So it's Puh, not Po.
I sold something off of, gotta go clean the sheets on the bed. Okay, Suzanne, see you later.
Let me know if you need some Ultra Power Plus laundry detergent from Norwex. Okay, love you, bye. I had Norwex in there. In case y'all don't know, I sell Norwex now, and it'll change your life. Leave the comments below. I'll let you know.
Anyway, I sold something on eBay to a guy in Australia, or I bought something from a guy in Australia, and he said,
When?
This is years ago.
I'm like, what?
Like 20 years ago.
Okay.
And I told him my address was Broken Arrow, and he's like, is that really? And like,
is that real?
yeah, because like,
Yeah.
you know, Broken Arrow, it just becomes part of your vernacular, and you don't think twice about it.
It's
But
most
then
natural
like,
thing in the world.
to hearing, right, but then to somebody not from here that hears Broken Arrow, that's really the name of the town?
It sounds yeehaw.
Yeah, Broken Arrow.
Broken
And
Arrow.
he's laughing about it.
Look at Carrie Underwood. She's from Chakotah, which is what, an hour and a half down the road?
Yeah,
An hour? 45 minutes.
Yeah, about 45 minutes, yeah.
So,
Poughkeepsie.
I thought it was yeah.
Poughkeepsie.
So, yeah, Carrie Underwood is from Chakotah, Oklahoma, which is right down the road. You get on, what, 75?
No, you can get on the VA to 69, or you can go the back way just down here.
Which doesn't mean anything to you guys.
Yeah. They said it right.
But anyway, Carrie Underwood's from Chakota, and we've driven past there a million times and through there, and it's literally, Chakota is like a dump hole.
There's a Walmart and a couple truck stops, and that's.
I mean, there's nothing in Chakota. Nothing. There's a sign that said, "Home of Carrie Underwood." That's it.
Hey, why is it so funny?
Because it's a dot on the map.
It's small.
And then Troy Aikman is
In
literally
Henrietta.
from 30 minutes down the road. There's nothing in Henrietta.
There's more than Chakota. I think I don't know.
Toby Keith is from Moore, which is a dump. Not really. I think Oklahoma City is dumpy.
Yeah.
Tulsa's
I
beautiful.
don't know.
I'm kind of biased, but it's pretty. Look, prettiest town in Oklahoma, besides Broken Bow.
Yeah.
Or not Lake Tenkiller area is pretty. This is nothing to you guys. We're just running our mouth.
We're just running our mouth.
Talking about famous people from around here. And Ree Drummond lives on a big piece of land with a few hills.
About 40 minutes
Pawhuska.
away.
She's in Pawhuska.
Pawhuska.
Just, yeah, and Garth Brooks had a house down in Claremore, which is 30 minutes down the road.
Wasso.
Your fire looks so cozy. Well, thank you. It's a candle. It's candle fire. Sweet apple from Walmart. I'm a big fan of the Walmart. Yeah, we were just talking about how our TV's in the fireplace because the kids left it here. Our comments keep coming in and out. So if we're delayed looking at your comments, it's because they come in and out.
Got 34 people. And only about 4 of you are commenting.
I was born and
Tom
raised
T.
in
Hall
Rochester.
is from a small
God.
town. We have 3.
Tom T. Hall is from my small town. Who's Tom T. Hall?
Yeah, who's Tom T. Hall? Hey, what you hit you?
Hey. Who is it? I can't see that far.
Jill, I was born and raised in Rochester.
I've only been to Buffalo.
I remember
Never been to Rochester.
back when I was a kid, Rochester had a professional soccer team.
Are you saying Rochester?
Yeah, Rochester.
It's just Rochester.
No, Rochester.
Karen, is it rock or raw? Higher from
Salmon
slower. British
arm,
Columbia.
British Columbia.
Canada.
Salmon arm. I like that.
What's the weather up there right now? I'm always fascinated with weather up north
Yeah.
because I can't handle the cold. I mean, I know it's spring and almost summer now, but isn't that cool how we can all just get together? We're like in the armpit of Oklahoma, and we have another person up in Canada, New York, and everybody on YouTube is from Tennessee. I have
There's
so
a lot
many
of
friends.
YouTube people on from Tennessee.
I have so many friends from Tennessee.
She has a lot, like, it's bizarre.
Coupon Girl's in Tennessee. Tyler Ramey's in Tennessee. Suzanne's just down in Alabama, which is totally not Tennessee, but Chicago.
Nice, upstate.
Hello,
20
Brett.
degrees? Wow, Chicago,
Gail, what are you talking about? Right now it's 20 degrees?
North Carolina.
Are you telling me it's 20 degrees?
Changing my words.
Gail. Ontario.
Hello from Ontario, Canada.
Gail has been with me since the beginning of my other channel.
Okay.
I love you, Gail. I'm sorry, 20 degrees in May? We're almost in June. You did a typo, right? I can't even wrap my head around that.
Seattle. Right on.
Awesome.
And we got Chicago, we got Seattle, we got New York, a couple Ontario.
Isn't that cool? I mean, like when we were growing up, you would sit in your bedroom and hang your posters on your wall and cut out pictures from magazines and you just hang out in your bedroom and listen to records and like listen to music and just hang out in your bedroom and try to call your friends and the line was busy and now you can just connect instantly.
Yeah, she said, yep, Fahrenheit. Damn. Lucinda. Oh.
Southern Cal here.
Ladita.
SoCal.
We're at in SoCal.
I'm sorry.
20 degrees Fahrenheit? So
It's 20 degrees.
how cold is the water? Like you can't even swim. California here, love you lots.
Oh, I love you too, Angela. Angela has been with me for a long, long time too. Angela has her own channel and she does ASMR.
What's that?
Angela, he doesn't know what ASMR is. 20
Not
degrees
Celsius.
Fahrenheit. Oh, so what does that mean if it's Celsius?
Why didn't you just put idiot behind that? 20 degrees
Amy and
Fahrenheit.
Shane are idiots.
Not Celsius, you idiots. Just next time, put idiot.
Okay,
There.
translate that into Celsius. She's cracking up, dying laughing at us right now. That's
Near
so funny.
Disneyland. Never been to Disneyland. I would rather go to Disneyland. I've never been to Disney World. She's been to Disney
I've been
World.
to Disney World.
I've never been to either, and I would rather go to Disneyland than Disney World.
Why?
Because Disneyland is the original. You know how I am. Disneyland's the original. Disney World's just an imitator. Disneyland is the original. It's historic.
Okay. I want to go to Disneyland because I've never been to California. I have never been to California.
Beach, Florida, 75 degrees.
Okay, so our Riley is in Florida right now, in Panama City
She's
Beach.
in PCB.
With her mom. That's where we got married.
Right now.
Yeah, she sent pictures of
Sand dollars.
alive.
Yeah.
I feel like that's loud. Is that too loud? Hey,
Hey
Linda.
there.
Can we bring it closer? Like, I'm so blind. I'm going to bring y'all up in our face a little bit, if you don't mind.
Why are you turning it towards me?
Because you are a
Babe,
DJ
we
swag
ain't-
star.
We ain't doing that. Do I have dressing on mine?
It's gray hair. We've been snacking. Well, Shane's been snacking.
I've been eating all day. It's been one of those days where I've eaten all day.
I did that a few days ago. Just ate and ate and ate. And I bought some chocolate chip brownie, cookie brownie things.
And you still haven't made them.
Like 3 weeks ago.
And she
'cause-
keeps sitting them out. She keeps sitting them out on the counter like a tease. Like, oh, I'm going to make these. And I'm like, when?
Linda, I know you're from Texas, girl. I know you, girl. Linda has also been with me for a long, long time.
And then they go back in the cupboard.
68 degrees. Okay, that makes more sense to me. Okay, Gail. I'm sitting over here going, it's not 20 degrees.
We're stupid.
I can't even take that.
We're dummies.
So there's chocolate chip cookie brownies that I've been meaning to make. Bought them like 3 weeks ago because I had a sweet tooth. Never made them. And I was like, ooh, I'll do a YouTube video. And then I'm like, who wants a YouTube video with just box brownies? I mean, anybody can throw a stick of butter and some milk and oil and throw in the oven, right?
True.
We need complex stuff like chili and lasagna, and complex for me. Lasagna roll-ups and tortellini. And
I don't know. But
there's
I
a
just
great
keep-
question. If you guys drop me a comment and let me know about any kind of recipe you might want me to try. I gotta turn this down.
I just keep getting teased.
Please,
Linda,
I feed you.
I'm in Houston. Where are you?
Where are we?
I know
Or
where
where
we,
is somebody
baby. I
else?
know where we are.
No, is she asking where we are?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Why'd you turn that down?
Because it's too loud for
You
me.
can't hear him? Is that it?
I can't hear him talking.
Right.
Yeah. It's supposed to rain here for the next 500 days.
Greenville,
Jill.
South Carolina?
Jill's getting hungry. We stay hungry around here. It doesn't matter how much I cook.
Oh yeah, we got a
Yeah, show her salad,
we got an
lover.
on hold salad just sitting over
Let me
here.
taste it. Is it gross?
It's
Is it
yeah,
soggy?
It's,
I don't want any. Kansas. Oh, okay, Joan, you're pretty much a neighbor.
Magic bars.
Basehor, Kansas. Greenville, Texas.
Texas.
Okay, Basehor. Did I say that right? Basehor, Kansas. Where's that? Is that like North Kansas, Southern Kansas? Because we're pretty much neighbors. Been with you
Where
since
are
you
the
had
furs?
80 subs. I know, Gail. That's what I was just saying. You've been with me since the beginning.
We put the fur babies up because we're mad at them.
Ugh. Love the dogs, but let me tell you. Tell them.
No,
Tell 'em.
I'm not telling. We're
We
mad.
get mad.
We're mad at them.
We're mad because one of them had an accident in here, and I think it was Bonnie. God love her.
How often
often
do
do
y'all
y'all-
cut your toenails? I cut mine.
She's probably talking about the dogs.
No, I'm talking about my toenails. I cannot.
I hope you're asking about the dogs.
I can't stand nails. I have to cut them.
Unless they're mine, so I can scratch.
I have to cut toenails. I have to cut fingernails. So
Joseph, are you serious?
So it's
Or are you
often.
Are you just in here being silly?
often.
50 miles east of Dallas.
How often does the wife cut her toenails?
Okay, so Joseph, I don't know who you are, but welcome. And
How often you cut your toenails, babe?
I
Tell me.
don't. I go get them done.
Oh.
Joseph, I go get them done.
She gets pedicures.
But since I've been in quarantine. Since the nail salon just opened up. So they're like au naturel right now. See, there you go, Joseph. Watch out, I'll scratch you with them. Oh. That's love. I can't believe you just did that on live.
Are you embarrassed?
I'm kind of embarrassed.
Why?
You just licked my toe.
I don't care.
Okay, Linda, thank you for laughing, and Brenda.
Dallas.
Oh gosh.
Like around Tyler?
Well, that's like
Saw
North
a guy
Texas.
with toenails so long once it looked like he could skin the bark of a tree. Did you date him?
Sandra.
I don't know.
Shane's cray cray. I know, girl. He is cray cray. I know. He keeps it hopping around here for sure.
Cray.
He's crazy and he gets on my last nerve, but I love him. Okay, so back to the dogs. So we put him in bed because
One's in there barking right now.
she's not barking.
Yes, she is.
I don't hear her.
She's barked.
So Bonnie sleeps in her kennel. True love. Yeah, it is true love. He's sucking on my toes. And then Kips and Ross go over here in their bed in the laundry room. They usually go to bed around 11, or we put them up before we go to bed, and they sleep all night in their spaces. You got a good marriage, Linda. Where'd you go, Joseph? You got a whole slew of people talking about toenails now. Spa shops are going to open in Houston. Here's my sister.
What's she want?
She sent me an image.
What's she want?
I don't know. Don't pop it open. You might ruin
Don't.
our camera. Sorry, y'all. You just don't be touching stuff.
I didn't do that. That wasn't me.
Are we still here? My sister sent me a message
Andy
and she...
Bun.
Andy has also been with me since the dawning of time.
Andy Bun.
Haven't you, Andy? Sing us a song, baby.
No, but I ain't
Listen to this, y'all.
What?
She is still barking, isn't she?
Yeah.
Do you guys hear this? It goes perfect with our little firelight.
Seven Bridges Road by the
Should
Eagles.
I turn it up a little bit?
No, you turned it down, you turned it up. It's just like my cookies. You're going to cook them, you're not. You're going to let me eat them, you're not going to let me eat them. It's like, damn.
Because he's helpless and can't get in there and make them himself.
I'd make them, but...
Helpless, I tell you.
You just put them on the counter.
You're
and
helpless.
Tease me. I'm just going to put them on the counter.
You're out of the
You
frame.
do it on purpose.
Get over here in the frame. And quit grabbing about me and get in the frame.
I mean, don't do that.
You're in the frame now. There you go. There you go. There, don't leave. Why don't you get in there and make cookie brownies?
Baby, you know I'm not afraid to cook.
Then why don't you do that?
Okay, I'll cook them. Damn.
You bake them.
Whatever.
Speaking of, amazing tip I never knew until I married this man. Fried potatoes and onions. My whole life, I've been making them in the cast iron skillet. Good place for live music and great food. The
Smokehouse.
in Monteagle, Tennessee.
That sounds like our kind of
That
place.
sounds like we would have a great time.
The Smokehouse. I have to remember that.
All things smokehouse.
The Smokehouse.
So I've always made fried potatoes and onions in the cast iron skillet. Well, this one comes along and makes them in the wok. The big wok. They taste a lot better.
It's just easier.
They taste better. They cook easier. They get that crispy brown on them. They're so good. Ooh, Linda, you are a kept woman, aren't you, with your husband doing all the cooking?
We go through periods where she'll do more cooking and then I'll do more cooking and then she'll do more cooking. It's kind of weird, but we definitely do that.
And we have our specialties.
Yeah.
You make a good meatloaf.
Yeah, we definitely have the stuff that my go-to meals and her go-to meals.
What else do you make? Meatloaf, fried potatoes and onions.
Fried potatoes, all the sandwiches, egg sandwiches,
All the breakfast.
all the breakfast.
Most of the breakfast. You don't always do all the breakfast.
All the burgers.
All the burgers. If it's raw meat, I'm not touching it.
We both.
If I can't pick it up with tongs, I don't touch it. If I have to pound out hamburger patties, he's doing it. I'm not doing it. I am not touching raw meat. if I don't have to. I can't take it.
I can cook, but I don't like
Ooh.
to.
I love to cook. Well, thank God you married a man who does. We both like to cook.
Yeah, we both. I like for me, cooking is like relaxing.
Mhm.
The pain in the butt is the cleanup after, you know. And so you prepare everything, and then everybody eats, and then you clean the stuff up. It's great.
Hey, Lisa.
Hey,
Lisa, and I've been Lisa's Halls. She's had her own channel for a long time, and she and I've been. Lisa, you and I don't comment too much on each other, but we watch each other, girl.
See you, Gail.
Bye, Gail. Love you. Lisa has her channel, and we've been watching each other for a long time.
Right on.
Awesome sauce.
Right on.
We're good, Lisa. How are you?
How does company just show up at 10:52? That's some late company right there.
People don't come to my house at 10:52.
1 hour to cook it, 5 minutes. Amen.
Like Thanksgiving.
1 hour to cook it, 5 minutes to eat it, 1 hour to clean up.
What's the best seasonings
exactly
to flavor your
right.
crock pot with pinto beans? I have the answer. When you put your beans in your crock pot, don't use water, use beef broth. Beef broth, I learned, is the key to beans, whether you cook them in the pot or you cook them in the crock pot. Garlic, onions, I put paprika in everything, but the key is
no paprika.
Beef broth.
Don't put paprika.
You eat everything I make and there's paprika and everything. All the things. I wish the comments would stay up there, but they don't. They do not.
Beef broth. The key is bouillon cubes.
Well, you make your own beef broth. You can buy beef broth or make your own with the bouillon cubes. We get the bouillon cubes because they're more affordable.
From West Virginia.
Oh, I'm so
Hi,
jealous.
Amanda from West Virginia.
Amanda, I've only driven through the Virginias, and oh my God, it stole my heart.
We made a video tonight, and one of your namesake songs was on our video.
Sing it.
No.
It's hard to sing when you have other.
Amanda by Boston.
Thank you, Linda.
Extended to June 12th.
What's extended to June 12th?
Yes to paprika. No, not to paprika.
Lisa, what's extended to June 12th? What are you talking about?
Paprika's a no.
I put paprika in everything.
I know, and it's a no.
You don't even notice. You love it.
It's a no.
There's also a pinto bean seasoning you can buy. It's good.
I notice.
I notice you're not skinny and you eat everything I make.
Does Miracle Whip have paprika in it?
I think so. Does Miracle Whip have paprika in it? It has a little. I love Miracle Whip.
Flash.
Okay, here's a poll: Miracle Whip or mayonnaise? I'm Team Miracle Whip. He's Team mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise all the way.
I like Miracle Whip because it has that tang in it, and I think it's got paprika.
It's gross.
Unless it's bologna and cheese, and then we both shoot for mustard.
Ugh. You know how I got ruined on Miracle Whip.
What happened? Tell us all about it.
Can't go anywhere in our lower state. Mayo. There's one vote for Mayo. I love Miracle Whip.
There's a vote for Miracle Whip.
Mayo.
Oh my God! Look at the comments are pouring in for helmets. I can't with all that.
Mayo.
I don't dislike mayo. I'd rather have Miracle Whip.
No, Mayo.
You cannot beat the tangy zip of Miracle Whip.
Here's what ruined me on Miracle Whip. My mom, back when she used to make sandwiches, she used to make, like you're talking about, she would make bologna and cheese sandwiches with Miracle Whip. But by the time I'd eaten them, they'd be kind of warm.
Yeah.
Oh.
What about with mayonnaise?
And it ruined me.
It ruined your life.
It ruined my life. And then those little red flecks. I'm like, what? No, I'm not doing that. Mayonnaise does not have red flecks in it.
Okay, I think mayo's the winner. Well,
Duke's
once again,
mayonnaise.
What's the mayonnaise that you like? American Flag or something from the Walmart or from what's it
Here's
called?
okay.
The Dollar Tree.
So here's my no. I don't get mayonnaise from Dollar Tree.
I'm dying. How does mayonnaise get so funny?
So here's my thing.
Me too. Oh no, Linda, me too.
I'm picky about my mayonnaise, but that being said, my favorite is Hellman's, but I'm cheap. And so I won't pay for it. I will not pay $4 for a jar of Hellman's. That's
I
ridiculous
just want
to me.
everybody to know how pathetic we are that we're sitting at home on Saturday talking about mayonnaise. Go ahead.
And so Aldi's has a great mayonnaise called Berman's. It's like their house brand. It's like $1.85. It's great. Walmart has Blue Plate.
We're officially old.
Blue Plate mayonnaise at Walmart is pretty good. It's not as good as Berman's. I need to try some Dukes. I've never had Dukes before.
Oh my god, I'm burning up. You have officially reached midlife.
Hellman's is
if
the
you
best.
Are
I
sitting
agree.
at home in front
Hellman's
of
is
a
the
candle
best.
talking about mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise on a 10-minute rant about mayonnaise.
You know what? 21-year-olds at the bar aren't having this much fun. They are not. There's something to be said about midlife and mayo.
Mayo or toenails? What?
Oh,
Mayonnaise is mayo.
oh my god. That's hilarious. That's what we're gonna call this. Mayo.
I'm picky with mayo. I'm picky with mayo, and I am picky with ranch.
You fan? Well, I mean, ranch. Let's talk about that. You can't just go willy-nilly and buy ranch. You have to get a Hidden Valley. I can't even. I've been laughing so hard I can't. Wishbone ranch. Don't do it. You can get the Aldi buttermilk. Yes.
Yeah, buttermilk ranch.
I mean, of course. The conversations you have at 47. I know.
Versus 25.
These are way better. I'd rather be here than 25. Wouldn't you? It's
Yeah,
a really
probably.
cool place when your kids are pretty much mostly grown. And then you appreciate the candle and the music and the friends and mayonnaise and toenails.
Yeah, Hidden Valley, the mix.
Suzanne, are you done making your bed?
Ken salad dressing.
Berman's is your area.
Berman's.
Ken's Ranch.
Wondering if the Berman's is great.
I don't need it.
I got 2 tubs in there right now. Berman's. Wait, no, I think one's Blue Plate. I gotta check.
Okay, so while he's checking that, you guys know the other day I don't know where the nail guy went. I don't know where toenail guy Joseph went. Okay, good. Suzanne, you're changing sheets and washing sheets. Norwex has an amazing mattress cleaner. I'll let you know about that. Next live stream colonoscopies. I'm not ready for that. I haven't done that yet. Oh my god.
Here's Blue Plate from Walmart.
Oh my god.
Here's Berman's from Aldi's.
Which is better?
Berman's is better. Berman's is most like Hellman's. But Blue Plate, pretty good.
Why is it so funny?
But this one's better.
Well, there you have it. There you have it. Oh my god, I'm dying laughing. That's so funny. I can't even. I'm trying to read. You'll have to text me tomorrow about the next item I need to purchase from Jody. Absolutely, Jody's party closes tonight at midnight, but if you want to order something from Jody's party, we got to get it in by noon. But I always have a party going on. Shane, you're funny. I can sleep better now.
Yeah,
I know.
I know. You're welcome. Did you a big favor.
I mean, we couldn't have slept tonight without all your mayonnaise knowledge. You're like the mayonnaise.
It's important.
Mayonnaise knowing. All knowing mayonnaise man.
I'm a sandwich eater.
He's a sandwich eater. Speaking of, was that today or yesterday we made bologna and cheese?
Had to save a lot this week. Oh, heck yeah, you were. I would be too. Why was your son not excited?
I was excited. My son wasn't
My son
excited
was
about the
not.
mayonnaise or the cell. Oh, so what I was saying was it today? No, it was yesterday. We made bologna and cheese sandwiches.
Oh, they were good.
So I made one for him, made one for me, and then I'm like, "Have you ever had a fried bologna and cheese sandwich on toast?" And had you? Something about your grandma made them, but it had been 100 years.
Yeah, but I never got into it.
He never got into it. I'm like, "Let me make you a fried bologna with melted cheese on toast." So I put two pieces of toast in the toaster. I got a piece of bologna and I put 4 slits in it because it'll bubble up. And then I put old-timey cheese, not old-timey cheese. What's it called? Sliced cheese. The cheap.
Just like American Singles.
Cheap American Singles. That's the best. Cheap bologna calls for cheap cheese, right?
That's right.
You can't have bologna with deli cheese. You have to have cheap bologna with cheap cheese or it doesn't taste right. So it's single mom food. We were both raised by single moms, and that's just how you do it. So I fried him up some bologna in the skillet and melted a piece of 98-cent cheese on there. It's 98 cents for the whole pack times 25 slices. So how many cents is that per slice?
Less than 1.
Less than 1 cent per slice. No, it's not. Anywho, cheap cheese, cheap bologna. Toasted the bread. He put a little mustard on there, which also came from Aldi. And I am telling you, it's a depression sandwich, and it is the best. Fried bologna and cheese on toast. Mayo is good in devil's food cake. Ooh, I think I've heard that. So we chowed down on some bologna and cheese. So we were at Aldi's, and we were getting lunch meat and cheese and the fancy whatnot. And I'm like, can we just get some bologna? Mama needs some bologna on occasion. It just takes you back to, for me, chicken fried hamburger patties and bologna and meatloaf and macaroni and cheese with sour cream. That takes me back to when it was just me, my mom, and my sister, and we were in our 2-bedroom apartment, and we were so happy, and it was just us 3, and life was great. And so I'm like, and then it reminds him of his grandma. You know, that food that takes you back. That take you back. What are we listening to? Some
Commodores.
Is that Lionel?
I don't think that's Lionel right there.
Linda, you've never had fried bologna with cheese? A pound of bread and loaf of bread. Good to go.
Hubby says a pound of bread and a loaf of bread. Right?
That's cute. Red meaning bologna.
Mm-hmm.
Took me a second to get that. I be slow and whatnots. Okay, I'm on Norwex now. What is the link to look at the products? Oh my gosh. Okay, Suzanne, give me a minute and we're going to get off here in 5 minutes or so, and I'll send you the link. I can't do it while I'm on my phone. If you go to Jody's page, to Spring Clean Party, or Suzanne, go into Spring Clean Celebration. In my announcements, you'll click on the link tree.
Just text me afterwards.
Okay, I'll text you afterwards. If you don't want to wait 5 or 10 minutes, you can click on the link tree and then go click on Jody's link. It'll take you straight to her party.
Pound of bread, yeah.
Yes!
And you know what we keep talking about doing that we haven't done is buying like the bologna loaf. Thick. And frying it and doing like barbecue.
Barbecue bologna.
We keep talking about doing that, but we haven't yet. We need to do that.
Barbecue
They
bologna.
have them at Aldi's. They're just the small ones, though. They're not the big fat.
Yeah, we just need to go to Walmart. Well, and you can buy bologna thick cut.
Yeah, but I don't want to do it. I want to do it like that thick. Like you get at the barbecue.
You put it on the grill kind of thing.
Right.
With baked beans and coleslaw
right.
and dinner rolls.
Like that. Right.
Like that great barbecue place we ate coming out of, what was that little hole-in-the-wall barbecue place coming out of Canton, Texas? Remember?
That wasn't any good, though.
That's why it was a joke. Because
Yeah.
it wasn't. I said that great barbecue place.
Halfway between our hotel and
There was two 15-year-olds running the joint.
The
food wasn't horrible.
We went to Canton, and like we were so excited to go to Canton, pumped up, and it was just the whole trip was like a disappointment.
I don't think so.
I think the whole trip was like a disappointment.
I had fun.
It was fun. It was a great trip, but it just Canton itself.
The hotel was a dump hole. He rented a hotel room.
It wasn't that bad.
It was horrible.
Wasn't that bad.
It was awful.
It was not.
It was awful. That motel was horrible. It just was. I'm not even gonna lie. It was horrible. Sometimes he does a really good hotel room, and sometimes he doesn't.
Dirty lies. That's dirty lies.
Hey, Phil. Phil has also been with me for a long time.
NYC.
What's up, Phil? There's a lot of people from New York.
I watched a documentary today about the early days of rap in NYC from like the Bronx and whatnot. What motel was it? Anyway, so we're in the middle of nowhere, and we passed like 2 barbecue places.
We wanted barbecue bad.
Yeah, and one's like on the side of the road. It looks like just this kind of old house, and we're like, that's the one.
That's like there's some old man in there making up some barbecue.
Some old man in there just making it, and that's what we're eating. So on the way back to the hotel, and this is like a 30-minute drive. We pass it.
Sugar ribs. Okay.
We pass it. We're like, okay, let's stop, and we go in, and it's a couple.
They're literally 12.
It's like 2 high school kids, and one is the she's being like the waitress, and the other the server, whatever you want to be politically correct about, and the other one is this Mexican kid making barbecue. And I'm like, okay, what? And I mean,
they were trying though.
We were the only people in the restaurant, just us 2. That's it.
But to be fair, they were 2 kids who were clueless.
They
handled it. They handled it. And the food was not bad. It wasn't.
You know, one thing about I think one thing about eating barbecue for me is your environment is almost as important as the food.
The environment would have been spot on because it was in a great old house with old tables and whatnot. There was just nobody there and no ambiance, no music,
and you know what?
No nothing.
It
was dry.
Bubba's in Eureka was kind of like that too, where it was.
Bubba's was good.
It was good, but the atmosphere was just not.
You guys went to Bubba's with us. I recorded Bubba's. I recorded that. If y'all go back in the archives.
But the atmosphere just wasn't quite there.
Yeah.
And when you eat barbecue, I want that atmosphere.
What's down the road here in Broken Arrow? It's this big. Like you're literally elbow to elbow with strangers.
I think it's Runts.
No, it's in the parking lot.
I know what you're talking about.
Not Runts. What's Runts?
Oh.
Little bitty tiny hole in the wall. They have good barbecue.
And it's good.
We're thinking of 2 different places.
And literally, it's the size of our living room, literally. And you're sitting, when you sit down at the table, on your elbow over here, you got a family. On your other elbow,
have Famous Dave's?
You got another family. We don't have Famous Dave's.
Never heard of it.
I've heard of it.
We have Smokin' Joe's, and we have Rip Crib.
Oklahoma Joe's.
And Smokin' Joe's in Broken Arrow on the way to your mom's.
Smokin'? Something like it. It might be Joe's.
The big thing around here
is Rib Crib.
Rib Crib. And you guys have Rib Crib, don't you? Rib Crib's good.
It's good.
It's good.
It's good. It's very good. It's just, I like barbecue like at the private. Rib Crib's kind of is a chain. And they're based out of Tulsa, but it's a chain. And it's good, but
the best barbecue. I don't know if it was the best, but good barbecue is Rosie's, where I used to work. So I used to wait tables and bartend at Rosie's Rib Joint in Tulsa. It has since closed, but it was a restaurant bar.
Rosie's was cool.
It was a barbecue and bar, and I used to wait tables there. When Alex, who's 26 now, he was 2 years old. I used to bartend, and I was a cocktail waitress. And I cocktail waitress for a long time, and then I came to work one night, and my boss said, "You're behind the bar." And I said, "No, I'm not behind the bar. I don't know how to bartend." He said, "Well, you're all we've got. Get behind the bar. Here's your recipe book. We're in the back office. Holler if you need us." And let me tell you what, sink or swim, I got behind the bar and I bartended for
Denton, Texas.
like 9 years, and I learned how to bartend quickly, and I made money.
Yep.
I whipped out dollar draws, mixed drinks, and flirted with the boys. And my tip jars were full. I did. To make money bartending, you got to be sweet, smile, and bat your eyelashes. You got to do it. I can't do it now because I'm 46 and married. But when I was 20-something, it was a thing.
You could do it.
I could do it. My battery's going to die.
You could handle it.
We're going to have to wrap up this party. First of all, it's been an hour, and now my battery's going to die. You guys, we're going to go. Thanks for talking mayonnaise and toenails with us.
We're wrapping up the party.
We'll sit and talk to you for another hour, but we got to go. All right. We love you guys. The Lord loves you more. Hello from Denton, neighbor. I always find it funny when the barbecue places frequently also offer their fried fish. I don't know the connection, but I love fried fish.
Agreed.
Good night, you guys.
Good night, you guys.
Love y'all. Bye. How do we turn it off? Once again, I don't know how to turn. I couldn't remember how.
X.
Okay. Good night. We'll hug and kiss the puppies for you. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes. I don't know how to do this.